Hello, today I'll be talking to you about Galtung and Ruge's theory of news selection. The theory goes like this. The world is a set of broadcasting stations which emit signals. We choose parts of these signals, which means some signals are ignored and forgotten. All news has to go through some kind of gatekeeping process, which decides whether the incident is newsworthy. Johann Galtung and Marie Ruge conducted their research in 1965. Their research contains 3 stages. These stages are selection. This means when the news picks out the most important news incident. Secondly is distortion. This is how the news incident is put into a hierarchy of the most important. Third, replication. The more press that talks about the more selection and distortion will occur. Our first section is selection, and in this stage we have frequency, threshold, relevance, demand, unambiguity, and negativity. I will start with frequency. Frequency is how frequent an incident is reported. An example of this is the British soldiers dying. Next we have threshold. This is to do with how big the incident is. If it is on a big scale, then it will get reported. Relevance. If the news report affects the UK, then the news will just focus on how it affects the UK, and the geographical factor and any other factor will be ignored. Demand. There has to be a demand for what we want to hear about, and it is used mostly in magazines. Unambiguity. How clear is the meaning of the event? Next is negativity. This means if it is bad news, then it can mean good news. It's kind of confusing, but take the example of the tsunami in Japan. It was really bad news that this disaster happened, but it was a very good story for the news. My next stage is distortion, and in distortion we have meaningfulness. Meaningfulness is how meaningful will the event appear to the receivers of the news. This is kind of like ambiguity, but it includes the audience in the meaning. So it's all about whether the audience will like it. The next stage is replication. In replication we have consonance and continuity. Consonant is about if the event matches the media's expectation. Wherever the media's expectation, most of the news will follow it. Continuity is if a story is already in the news, it will slowly gather momentum. This is often called a running story. These are the news values for Galtung and Ruge. I hope you liked the audio clip, and another theorist will be coming your way.